Hi, I'm Katrina Walker, and I'd like to show you how to sew a quick flat felled seam. Now to start, we're going to take our first piece of fabric, and as you can see, it's wrong side up, and we've made a fold a 1/2 inch wide from the right side toward the wrong side. Second, we'll take our second piece of fabric, right side up this time, and we're going to go ahead and insert that into the fold, just about the raw edge up against that fold on the inside, as if you're inserting a letter into an envelope. Okay. Once we have our fabric inserted, we're going to sew a 1/2 inch seam. Now, we're not concerned with whether or not we catch this raw edge entirely. What we're concerned about when we're sewing this step is maintaining a consistent distance from the fold, because your stitching will show in the final product. The flat felled seam really is a wonderful workhorse of a seam. We're used to seeing it in denim on our blue jeans, but it works equally well with silk chiffon, or in this case silk dupioni, which tends to fray, because it's just a beautiful, strong, attractive seam. It really works well for home dec, garments, you name it. Alright, so here we have our sewn seam. And as you can see, we didn't necessarily always catch that raw edge, but it doesn't actually matter because we still caught both layers of fabric. So there's both sides. Here's where the magic begins, and this never ceases to amaze me. We're going to open up this seam so that both right sides are up, and we're simply going to fold the seam over to enclose the raw edge. Okay, so here's the raw edge where we previously stitched. We just push it right over, and now all we need to do is to tack down the new fold. And this is a step that really, it's nice to have a specialty foot such as an edge stitching foot or a blind hem foot, something that helps you maintain that equal distance. Keep your stitches nice and straight, because straight stitching is very important for this particular seam. But otherwise, it doesn't require any special equipment. It doesn't require specialty feet necessarily, or fancy stitches. It's easy to do, and any straight stitch sewing machine can do it. Even your grandmother's singer can do this. So here we have our finished seam. So on the wrong side, we have one line of stitching, and on the right side, we have 2 rows of stitching. And going forward, that's how you can tell which is the right and which is the wrong if you're not sure which way to fold the seam allowance for the next step. So wasn't that easy? I hope you give it a try soon.